I slit the sheets I slit, and on the slitted sheets I sit.
Okay.
Say that 5 times fast.
I can't say anything fun.
Yes.
I can't.
Welcome back to Ohio.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. How's it going, buddy?
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Welcome back to you. I didn't leave.
I know, but we took a little breaky break.
We did. You
Took a little
moved
summer
away for
vacation.
about 9 months. I felt like I haven't seen you forever.
I know.
Looking all tan.
Trying.
Looking set. What are you doing right now? You about to go into YMCA?
Stretching.
Yeah, it's too early. We're not used to recording early.
No, this is it's a beautiful morning.
It is. It's nice out.
It's very nice.
It's going to get hot out.
I love it. Can't
I
wait.
hate it. I got to forge today, too. A lot.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
I
Get
am
your
going to be
respirator.
a fat, sweaty man.
You should
Gross.
lose some weight.
I sweat a lot at work Thursday, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally lost 2 pounds.
Accidentally.
Well, I didn't mean to. I didn't go set out the day going, I'm going to be stuck working outside today and sweating my balls off.
Anytime you lose weight, it isn't an accident.
And I definitely sweat my balls off. That's probably where I lost the 2 pounds. But
balls.
We'll see. I started cleaning up my eating. I'm making the baby steps.
You should get back to the gym.
I don't think I could get through half of a warm-up at the gym right now.
I think you should come back.
I got to do that DDP yoga like that video's going around again.
I think you need to come back to the gym and start baby steps slow.
My baby steps will be just walking into the gym.
Hey.
Be like, thanks, guys.
That's
I'm at home.
That's the first step.
Great workout. There's a hill out front. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I made it, and now I'm done.
Hey, Jimmy, I know you're listening. Let's get on Randy about getting him back to the gym, whatever it's going to take.
You and Jamule can get on me any day.
Let's do this. Get you back into the gym.
Honestly, it's more of a time thing anymore. It used to be so convenient. Now, we have started walking every day, and I've started doing, like in our apartment, it's an old house, so the bedroom and the bathroom, you actually take one step down into them.
Yeah.
Like they're lower level. So I've
been in your house.
step-ups. Oh, yeah. So I do step-ups on those, and I've been doing squats. So I have been doing that the last week. We started as a family. I was like, you know what? I don't want my kid growing up thinking it's okay to be fat and lazy.
Oh, well, my kid just grew up in a gym, and they don't want to go with me.
But... So I'm putting in the effort. I need to get in better shape for my boys. So we have started working out.
Jimmy, make Randy your pet project.
I'm already his pet.
Put a leash on him and drag his ass around. No, the time
I'd just
thing.
get dead weight. I'd be like one of those videos you see on Facebook where the animal's just dragging behind the owner. He'd just
Mopping up the floor.
It'd be like doing sled pulls. He'd just dragging me across the pavement.
The what was it? Oh, the time commitment thing. You need to make time. You have to commit the time to do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, you've been there already before, so
I've
you
done
commit
it.
the time for forging.
I lost 180 pounds at one point.
Right. You commit the time for forging. Right.
Well, I don't. That's why I'm so far behind.
Well, but you make the time for it. You make the time. I mean, obviously,
I'm in a golf league right now, so once a week I golf. That's another thing I did. I actually did that for the exercise.
Okay. So you're walking instead of taking a cart.
Well, no, we take a cart, but we have to. It's a league. You can't be slow. And it's at Cooks Creek.
Okay.
I'd never played before this year. There are probably half the holes you have to walk up or down a ton of old rickety wooden stairs just to get to the tee box.
That's awful.
So, and then some of the greens are like, I mean, I'm walking. It's making me move way more
than what you're used to.
We're outside of work than what I'm used to.
All right, that's good.
So I'm getting there. I'm taking my steps.
Okay.
Someday I hope to be back in a gym. I don't know if it'll be that one. Might be one a little closer to home. Although I'd love to go back there because the people. I might just get in one. There's a few there in Circleville I could work out at.
Just get back to a gym.
Right.
Any gym.
What's funny was when I lost the weight the first time, I never belonged to a gym at all.
I know. But you were running and punching trees.
I was.
So get back to running and punching trees.
I'm old.
Get
now.
those 8-ounce gloves. Go find a tree and take
Just
your
start punching
aggression out on it. People will be like, "Why are you doing that?" Arborists will be like, "What did the tree do to you?" And you'll be like, "Shut up, arborist."
I got in my yard one morning. There's a bunch of people chained to the tree protesting me.
You just punch them too.
Punch them like they're in the way. Yeah, punching trees with gloves on is quick for like speed. It's okay for speed work, just trying to tap.
Yeah.
And control. I don't recommend full-fledged hitting a tree.
Have you seen some of the insane videos of people like punching through trees?
Oh yeah,
That's ridiculous.
yeah. Muay Thai guys kick through crap all the time. They kick so much they harden the shin bones and all that.
Right, and they just go right through like
Yeah, they
bamboo.
get calcified. And
Stupid. I want to be like that.
it's so dumb. I wish I was that cool.
Dumb. I wish I'd been punching rice since I was 8.
Punching rice. That's some Mr. Miyagi stuff. It's like, I will drop the grain of rice, and you must punch it before it hits the ground.
There was a guy I was
I don't know what
watching.
accent that was, but in my head it was Asian.
Whatever.
It works.
It works. There was a guy that I was watching something on History Channel. This is years ago. And he would punch a stainless steel table like 100 times a day.
Yeah,
And
see?
his hand was just so calcified that it was just basically as hard as a rock. So he would
Jeez,
just,
man.
every day, just punch this stainless steel table in his kitchen. And he was some kung fu master.
His wife comes home. He's
like, "What are you
eating the
doing?"
crap out of the furniture. She's like, we have to eat dinner there. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know
So-
why his wife sounds like a cheap version of Mario off the old cartoon or something. What
like
are you?
Captain Lou Albano.
My accents are not bueno.
No, they are
I'm like on Inglorious Bastards, where what's his face tries to speak Italian. He's like Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I cannot do accents at all.
Awesome.
So you're back
right.
from vacations.
I'm back from vacation. I had a birthday over vacation. What?
I'm stretching too, but it kind of looked like I was cheering for you.
Yay.
I was like, throw my hands in the
Back
air.
from vacation.
Yeah.
You had a birthday.
It's so early.
I turned 39.
Oh, you're old.
I know, right?
I turned 36 while you're gone.
Whoa. Well, happy belated birthday to you as well.
So we should.
This should be our birthday episode.
Oh, happy birthday
Oh,
to
done.
us.
All right. So I got you a gift. It's in that little Glencairn gas over there.
We used to ride the short bus.
It's called Unicum.
Yeah.
And we're doing a tasting.
Okay, so spell Unicum for me.
Unicum. Unicum.
Maybe Unicum. I'm good. I don't need any.
I mean, I got 2 kids. So
So where'd this come from? What is it? What do we know about it? Have you Googled it? It's a very tiny bottle.
it's a very tiny bottle because this is a sample bottle. They make enormous bottles of this. It is listed as a bitters, and it comes from some country overseas.
But you're not supposed to drink bitters.
Well, it
Like,
said it's
alone.
listed as a bitters.
Bitters is what you put in like an old fashioned
Right. So
or a mixed drink. So we're
let's
Googling
pull this
it.
up. There you go. It's Hungarian herbal liquor.
Liqueur or bitters.
There you go. It's drunk
As a digestif
Yep.
and apéritif. What is that?
It's medicine, man.
The liquor is today produced by Zwack. ZWACK.
This shit's zwack.
It's more
It's got 40 orbs.
40 orbs?
Herbs.
40 herbs. Aged in oak casks.
So I don't know that there's actually any alcohol in this at all.
Oh, the Zwack is the family name.
Oh, well.
Okay.
So
They lived in exile in New York and Chicago during communism in Hungary. Huh. So they started making this in a toilet probably.
basically,
And there's an Urban Dictionary definition.
yeah, there
I
is.
just noticed.
And we're going to read that instead.
Well, you might pitter patter.
People use Unicum in some video games to describe most use. Oh, that's stupid.
To describe the most skillful players.
I thought it was going to be like unicorn cum. Like
Oh, right there. That one
unicorns.
says
That's about it. Unicorn cum.
unicorn cum. That's about it. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's what you were looking for.
That's what I wanted. So this is unicorn cum.
So unicorns are in Hungary. Who'd
Yeah.
have thunk it?
Right. So I don't know there's any alcohol. There's no alcohol rating on this. It's just is.
Like that's what scares me. It's a tiny green
Plastic bottle.
bulbous bottle.
plastic.
Yeah. And
that's me just
it's
squeezing
listed
the
as a
bottle.
bitters, and that scares me because bitters, you're supposed to have like a drop or two in a Manhattan.
Well, and people just drink this stuff straight.
All right, I want to smell it. Whoa. That smells like syrup.
Right. Oh, I can't wait to try this now.
It smells like syrup and like what I imagine biting into a Yankee Candle would taste like. Like an oatmeal cream pie.
Before we go
candle.
any further, how to enjoy Unicum. Let's see. Oh, well, it has.
There's the Whiskey Exchange. Second link.
That's.
There's some reviews. There it is. That's a cool looking bottle.
Well, that's basically the same.
Yeah, I didn't get it quite with the small bottle.
Yeah. So.
A lot of 5-star reviews.
Absolutely love this stuff. My wife's from Hungary, and she turned me on to it much better than Next or Plum alternatives. To me, it's not sweet or bitter. It's very herbal. That's just the first paragraph. Unicum's fantastic.
Tastes like heaven and a fast cure for a stomach pain.
Ooh.
It's got 40 herbs in it. It might not have any alcohol in it at all.
I don't think it does. Like, I just think it's aged in oak barrels.
Nice flavor, full of spices. It's legendary in our circle of friends.
Both you and I are so hesitant to try this stuff.
We are. Literally, you
so
scroll down this page and it's all 5-star reviews. And of all the stuff we've tried, both on and off the air, we're sitting here just like neither one of us even tried to drink it.
We've sniffed it.
I think I'm just going to shoot down the hatch. I'm not going to sip.
I'm gonna try it. I'll try it.
Here he goes. What do you think? First thoughts.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
It's got kind of a spicy kick to it. Nothing like that Jägermeister garbage.
Jaeger's nasty.
It's really good.
It's
really good.
All right, here we go. My stomach
it's got kind of a spice to it. I mean, it's
like a burn spice.
No, it's almost like
like eating potpourri.
No. I don't. I don't
All right, it smells good.
It smells good. Give it a try.
It smells like a syrup that you'd find in a local diner.
Yeah, it's not syrupy at all. It's not syrupy at all. Don't shoot it. Just give it a try. What do you think?
I think it tastes like potpourri.
Oh, okay.
It burns my mouth like I ate potpourri.
I've never.
It's not bad.
I've never eaten potpourri.
Oh, you got to try it.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
It definitely burns. Now I feel it in the chest. But I would say this tastes more like a medicine than a drink.
It's kind of a medicine, but I think it was made to be a medicine anyway.
Right, but looking at the reviews, these people are like, it's so good. We brought it back from Sicily, and oh my gosh, we love it. A lot of people are saying it helps an upset stomach.
It's kind of peppery. There it is. It's kind of like not spicy peppery, like black pepper.
Like pepper spray.
I've never been pepper sprayed. Not yet.
I'm going to try some more. It's not bad. It's weird.
It's different. It's definitely different. I like it. It's good. What are the facts?
I mean, it's a liqueur, so it's sweeter on that part.
Yeah.
It's got to have some alcohol in it if it's a liqueur, right?
I don't know. I'm still trying to find, let's see. Unicum alcohol content.
It's weird. It's hard to explain.
It's why I was at a loss for words.
Yeah, it's 80 proof.
Well, I'll be damned.
Doesn't taste like it. That's probably where the burn comes from, I bet.
Yeah.
That with the herbs.
This is all in Hungarian, so I can't read a damn word of it. And I tried to use Google Translate.
Not working.
While Google Translate only likes words in straight lines, this is all rounded text on this bottle. Nothing straight.
Gotcha.
So it made it a lot harder to...
So the Unicum isn't straight?
No, it's definitely bi.
It's a little on the spicy side.
It's bilinear.
Bilingual.
I like it. I do. I'd buy another bottle of this and just keep it in the house.
I don't know. You know what? I think I'd buy a bottle, but save it for when I felt sick to try.
Yeah. If I'm not feeling well.
Because so many of those 5-star reviews mentioned, there's 38 reviews, 5 stars. all 38 of them. And
they all said the same
I'd say
thing.
a third of them at least mentioned easing stomach pain or sickness. That one guy said he first tried in 1989.
It's been around for a long time. Like,
yeah, this is
the best part is I got a shirt with this too. Shirt,
the bottle?
My in-laws got this for me in their travels. The shirt shows a guy with his face melting.
Okay, that's different. So I just took that last little drip, and just let it sit on my tongue, and it definitely tastes like medicine to me. I don't know what kind of medicine, but I definitely feel like I'm drinking. Like, I want to take this and drink it with a fine cigar or with a steak or even a burger.
No.
I would probably only use this for when I was sick.
Let's see if I can find that image.
It doesn't taste that great to me. Oh, that's terrifying.
That's what's on the shirt.
It's a guy that looks like he's floating in the ocean with just his head out of the water.
Melting.
His face looks like it's melting off, and the bottle's floating in front of him.
And he looks happy to see that bottle.
Well, you know what, though? Notice what's on the front of the bottle.
It's a plus
It's
sign.
a red cross.
Right.
It's the universal sign for, like, medical help.
Look what's on that bottle.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think this is – I'm not saying you couldn't drink it because it does have a bit of alcohol in it, but it just seems like medicine to me. I feel like I just took Robitussin with you.
Yeah, you did.
Like, we're going to change to
40% alcohol Robitussin.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like back when you get cocaine in your Coca-Cola.
This is better than getting over-the-counter medicine. Like, yeah, you have to show your ID for it, but you don't have to sign for it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a bottle just for when I felt sick. Because it's easy to drink. It does burn, but it's not a bad burn. It's not as strong as some of the bourbons we've reviewed.
No,
the burn isn't.
No. I think everything else can kind of mask that.
It tastes like medicine.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a cross between some kind of a floral flavor, like a Four Roses type bourbon, absinthe, and Robitussin.
Yeah, I like it.
It tastes very medicinal. Not bad.
Oh,
How many stars? How many donuts are we giving this?
I don't know.
I'm going to give it.
I give it like 2.
Yeah, I'm giving it 2. I'd probably
2's not terrible. I mean, it's not something I'm going to sit and drink like this guy right here.
Yeah, that dude's got a couple shots poured.
I'm not going to post a picture of that. It's just the gigantic bottle and 2
shot glasses.
But that's a lot. I mean, that's probably about as much as we had.
I would not go somewhere and order this.
No.
So I'm giving it a 2, and the only reason I'm not giving it a 1 or a 1.5 donuts is because maybe the medicinal purposes. If it can truly cure a stomach as well as everybody on the internet saying, then I can respect that. But I'm not drinking this for fun.
No. Oh, and I want to clear up our rating system too, because someone asked me about your donut rating system. So our rating system, just to clear up some confusion, 2 is not bad, but 2 is something.
Wait, what was the comment or question about it?
What does 2 donuts mean, or what does 3 donuts mean? Like, how does your rating system function?
It's very simply in the basic terms. Instead of rating out of 5 stars, we rate out of donuts.
Right.
And it's strictly our opinion.
Right. Well, I said, look at it this way. I said, if it's 1 to 2 donuts, I said I would get it. I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm going to be looking for.
It's not something I'm looking for. I'll try it. It's not something, If
right,
it's
some you just leave. If somebody gives to you, just set it in the back of the cabinet or something.
If it's a 2.5 to, say, a 3.5, it's something I'm going to get at the bar.
Yeah,
and if
fair.
it's anything over, say, a 3, because, I know I said 2.5 to 3, but if it's a 3 and up, I'm going to buy.
Well, you got to figure 2.5 is the halfway point to 5.
Right.
So really anything above 2.5 donuts is the top half of our scale.
Right.
Now, our scale is very heavily tilted towards the bottom, I would say, because we hold such high value to our 5 donut bourbons, you know, that we tend to not let anything touch them. So we don't rank many above a 4.
Correct.
So understand that when you hear our ratings, it's strictly our opinion. We are not professionals. We just tried a bunch of different bourbons and whiskeys.
And it's,
it's just what we like.
So,
and we are, I mean, I'm in maintenance, I'm a blue collar kind of guy. I drive an old truck. I am poor white trash. I'm about 67% Cherokee and 48% Irish or something, and like 32% Viking, I was told. Like I'm just your average fat white guy in Southern Ohio. So you're getting your rating from that dude's opinion that lives in a small town where you can't even find Wellers because nobody stocks it in this town. Like, you can't find anything good. And then Martelle's a little more white collar in his job, but blue collar and everything else.
I'm poor white trash. I'm a white trash millionaire.
Yeah, you're a thousandaire.
Right.
So you're getting opinions of just normal dudes that like.
But it's
chilling.
Just, like I said, it's 1 to 2, 2.5. Wouldn't buy it. 2.5 to 3.5. Get it at the bar. 3 to 5. Buy it.
Yeah, I'd say anything 2.5 up, I would be fine getting or paying for in one way or another. That's how I'd say mine is, because a lot of mine that I rated 3.5, I have ordered out or I have bought at some point, and I'm okay with it. Anything above 3.5, 4 range and higher is like my top of the top. Okay. Definitely buy it or like having it, but.
So we've been on break for a while. So what have you been up to?
A lot of work. I started, like I said, golf league.
Yeah.
This week was bad. I was in the sun all day, rushed home, changed, and went out to the course, and it was so humid, and I played like trash. But other than that, in family life, I'm trying to think if there's anything new. Not really. I'm getting ready for this Outvying bushcraft gathering in Pennsylvania in September. So
okay,
that's why I need to forage a lot, get stuff made for that. And other than that, day-to-day life, man.
Nice. All right.
And nothing real huge has happened, I don't think.
Okay.
I got an email that my credit score jumped up like 99 points for some reason.
I don't think they send emails about that.
It was from Experian.com. I was like, all right.
I don't think they send emails about that.
Oh, that's one thing I did. We did pay off one of our Beth's college loans.
Woo!
So that's like, I was so excited about that.
That's
Hate
good.
Debt. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was on 2 vacations.
You were.
I am, like I said, white trash millionaire. I can take vacations.
Must be freaking will
I know, right? So went to Myrtle Beach. That's the annual family vacation. Did a new house this year. Will be the first time, I think, in 12 years that we went to a different house since I've been going on vacation with the family. Got to say, the house was really nice. Like, don't want to sound like an asshole here in a minute, but the house was nice. Like,
yeah.
Really nice. The location was awful.
Really?
So we are a group of people that, like Liz and her siblings, we like to people watch. And there is
Who doesn't?
Well, we'll get to that. There is some people watching to be done at Ocean Lakes. Shout out Ocean Lakes. So Ocean Lakes in South Myrtle Beach, right on the border of Surfside Beach in South Carolina, is a really nice place.
Okay.
It's there's no tourists. It's not touristy in Surfside Beach because it's where all the residents live. It's really south Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
You can't get any further south, literally, because that's where the city limit is. But this house we stayed in was that everything's kind of packed in where these houses are. And there's stacked house. You could jump from one deck to the next. There's just enough room to walk between the houses.
Wow.
But this house it's back one row from where we normally stay, or where we used to stay. And the house we used to stay in was nice. It was on a canal, so there was a canal that ran under the deck.
That's cool.
It was cool. You could fish off the one deck into the canal if you wanted to. But it was right by a main road, and you could sit out on the deck and just watch people drive by all day and judge people silently or verbally if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Without any repercussions. So this new house, you couldn't do that. You sit out on the deck. No one drives by because it's tucked back. And it was so disappointing.
Had to sit there and just enjoy nature. And
you couldn't even enjoy nature because you got 2 houses on each side of you and a house in front of you. So the only
ridiculous.
thing you can't see anything. Like, it's just a house. You're there to stay. You're there to sleep and eat and shit. You're there sleep, shit, and eat. Shit, shower, shave. That's it. Then you go to the beach or you go to the pool. You go shopping. You go do your thing. The other house was like you could relax. You could hang out. You
felt
get
more
up in the morning. A little bit. You get up, drink your coffee, livable. Go out. And I'm not going to say the vacation was bad. The vacation was great. We went and spent every day at the beach. The girls went down and played in the sand. We went and played in the ocean. Lexi took a friend. We went out and had a great time. Saw jellyfish, picked up jellyfish. They didn't sting. They were bell jellyfish.
Okay.
You just pick them up. It was dead anyway. Not that saves you from getting stung. But saw some sharks, saw some dolphins. People freaked out, got out of the water. The sharks wouldn't have hurt anybody because they were only 1.5 feet long and couldn't have torn off your calf if they wanted to. Anyway.
I'm not going to test that, but
even if the lifeguard's not freaking out, I'm not freaking out. And it's neither here nor there. And they were far enough out that it was kind of like, oh, hey, look, shark. Saw some pelicans. Love watching pelicans fly by because they kind of, when they fly close to the water, they fly over the waves.
Yeah.
And they just kind of go with the water, which is cool as fuck. So it was all cool. We did some stuff. Then we went to Philly.
Why?
For Liz's birthday. So we took a mystery trip. We went, we paid some money to what I'm going to call a travel agency.
I was going to say, is this one of those ones where you just give a set amount of money and they just book you a trip?
And they don't tell you where you're going.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So when did you find out you're going to Philly?
The day of.
Oh, so you didn't even know you were going the day you woke up?
We didn't know where we were going until the day we woke up. So here's how things played out. This is awesome. Like, it's really super cool. And if you get the opportunity to do this, anybody out there, give it a try. Like, Liz and I had a great time doing it. The anticipation drove her like batshit insane.
Yeah. Beth would go nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I hate surprises, but for whatever reason, I enjoyed the shit out of this. Like, we were playing guessing games trying to figure out where we were going. So we used a company called Pack Up and Go. So it's packupandgo.com. And what we did is we paid them. They have set amounts. We picked an amount,
package,
and it's per person. So you pay $500 per person, $1,000 per person, $2,000, whatever, $5,000 per person. You pick a package, and that's what you pay per person. So we picked a package, we paid that, and then we emailed them and said, hey, this is going to be over the 4th of July. Can we get an extra day? And they're like, let's look into that. Cool. We got an extra day. So we left on the 4th. We did not know where we were going up to this point. We booked this, though, months, like back in March.
Nice.
So a long time ago. Because I told Liz, I'm like, if we're doing this, do it now.
Right.
So that they have time to figure out if they can get this extra day. So we did that. We got up. So up until that point, we're like, we don't know where we're going. Well, then they send us an email, and they said, all right, we got everything. You know, we're starting to plan your trip. It's going to be like this. We're going to this historical place. It's going to be great. Lots of walking around, lots of museums, things to do. Pack your walking shoes. First thing I did was look at her, and I went, we're going to Boston or Philly.
Yeah.
And she's like,
sounds about right.
I think we're going to Boston or Philly as well. I'm like, all right. So we landed on Boston or Philly.
Now, do you get to pick, like, what region?
No.
You don't pick anything. So you could have woke up and been flown to Bangladesh.
No. It's in the 48 states.
Okay.
So you get to tell them, like, I don't want cold weather. I would prefer
Let me ask you this. So say you drive your vehicle down to South Carolina.
Yep.
And then they know you're leaving from South Carolina and got to end up back in Ohio.
Well, it wasn't like that. We didn't leave from South Carolina. We drove back.
Oh, and then, okay. I was going to say, because if you're, like, out of state with a vehicle and then they fly you somewhere, you're kind of screwed.
Right. No, we left
back just to get your car.
No, we left for South Carolina on the 21st, came back on the 29th. We're here for basically a week.
Okay, so that was your
4th.
second one.
That was our second
vacation.
Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead. So you woke up, found out you're going to Philly.
So, well, we're going through all this stuff. And,
okay.
So we're like Boston, Philly. So we're going back and forth. And the day before, like all of this. Well, they'll send you like a week out. They'll say, okay, here's what the weather is anticipated to be like. Pack these type of clothes. You're gonna have a great trip. Cool. So we packed shorts. Liz packed a couple dresses. She packed flip flops, whatever. I just packed shoes and shorts and cargo shorts and one button up. So day before, I'm working from home, and I'm like, click, 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 and I hear them talking about weather on the news. And they're like, well, the weather's going to be blah, blah, blah. Well, they send an updated weather email. Weather's going to be this. And I'm like, I think we're going to Philly. I don't know. Like, the package is sitting right there. We got the package.
Oh, so you could have opened it.
I could have opened it. Easily
Gotcha.
could have just opened it, peeked in it, looked at it, went, yep, Philly. Nope, just let it sit there. It's not mine. It's Liz's birthday trip. So,
Right.
like, I want to look at it. Fucking package sitting right there. But I hate surprises. Sitting right there. Anyway, they're talking on the news about, well, it's going to rain Saturday. It's going to rain Sunday. It's going to do this. And I'm like, and then they send this updated weather email. And I just look and I'm like, oh, we're going to Philly. Like, it's not. It's Boston or Philly, but I think we're going to Philly because it's closer. And
the
what the weather they
more...
sent and what they're talking about on the news right now, I think we're going to Philly. So I didn't say anything to Liz. We get to the airport. She's like, do you want to open it on the way? I'm like, no. We get to the airport. We'll open it at the terminal. She's like, I'm like, terminal. We check in. We get an email. Like, sometime between, like, driving there, it's like, don't open your package yet. I'm like, see? So we get there, we open package. We're like, oh, we're going to Philly, yay! And I'm like, yeah, I kind of knew, just based on the weather.
Right.
Them talking yesterday.
Deductive
didn't want to say
reasoning.
anything. Yep. Common sense, deductive reasoning, and logic told me we were going to Philly. So we get there on the 4th, and we walk around. We go see, like, the fireworks. Philly has a homeless problem.
Well, the whole country does.
No. Like, Columbus has a homeless problem. Philly has a homeless problem.
Okay.
Philly has a help wanted problem, too. I wanted to take a picture of a guy leaning up against a building outside of a restaurant that said help wanted. And I just wanted to be like, you have a problem. They have a solution. Let's connect you two together.
Maybe you should start a new one. Instead of pack up and go, call it pack up and get a job.
It was...
And people just come to you, you're like, there's a job, go work.
Philly is nice. Like, it's where we stayed is great. We stayed at a hotel that I can't remember the name of, and we'll get to that later because I had a doctor's appointment and I have brain issues, which we already know. But Philly is nice. Like, we walked around everywhere we walked. We put in like 8 miles a day of just walking.
It's a lot of
everywhere.
walking.
It's a lot of walking. Like, we went to like Party on the Parkway, which was like the fireworks, and we saw like Meghan Trainor and somebody else that I can't remember. And we didn't see them. We kind of heard them. Liz got a headache, and then we ended up going back to the hotel. We went and saw Liberty Bell. We went to different buildings and Betsy Ross's house, and then I made fun of Colin Kaepernick for being a dick and called Nike a bunch of pussies for taking their shoe off the market because they think the original 13-star flag represents slavery when it really just represents the first 13 states and colonies.
Actually, there's a big article came out about that and how Betsy Ross tied in elements to the whole all men are created equal and was against slavery, but we won't get into that here.
Well,
either way,
yeah. So
it's dumb.
That's we can get into it here because that's kind of what our show is.
We can. I just think we could do a whole different episode.
We can do a whole different episode on that. But Colin Kaepernick is a douche. Nike's a bunch of fucking pussies. So I posted that on Twitter.
Hi, Mom. Martelle's back.
Hi, Sharon. So that went out, and then was sitting there at one of the bars, a pub called the Dandelion. The Dandelion. I get it. He's a lion with a little hat on. He's a dandy boy.
I get it.
It's like old-fashioned time. And watching a soccer game, men's soccer.
Yeah.
I watched a guy get brushed with his arm and fall down and grab his leg. And I said something like, why do people watch this shit? I can't believe that this is on TV. And I took a drink. Because soccer is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the women's soccer team for winning their championship. Megan.
Hey, what's those two-wheeled riding machines that people used to get on?
What two-wheel riding?
It's got two wheels. It's motorized with a handle.
A Segway?
Nice segue.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you like how I set that up? All right, so go ahead.
So, we've got Megan. Megan Pinole, I think is her name.
I don't know.
Doesn't
I've seen
matter.
pictures. I honestly don't even know her name. I didn't know it was Megan. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's the basically mouthpiece for the women's,
United States.
Wanting to be the mouthpiece for the women's soccer team.
The United States women's soccer team.
She's trash.
Absolute garbage.
Trash in the highest form. There is, and I'll if I remember, I will try to link to the video, but I'm going to play this for Randy and I, because I don't think Randy's seen it, and you may hear the audio in the background, but this is, she cussed on national television. She has thrown the flag on the ground.
Yeah. And what the thing that upset me is not that she threw it on the ground like in protest, because as much as I hate it, I still believe that in this country, you have the right to protest how you want.
Absolutely.
But when she did it, she had it draped over her shoulders, ran towards this crowd or whatever, and just dropped it like it was a rag.
Right.
It wasn't that she was even protesting, it's just that she didn't even care.
You'll see here in the video, she has it between her. Basically, she's holding it and she just drops it on the ground.
Yeah.
There was no great. People don't like Trump. People like Trump. Whatever way you sway is fine. But she's like, oh, I'm not going to the fucking White House. Well, you didn't even get an invite from the right off the bat. But then Trump's like, well, yeah, I'm going to invite them. So, but she's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going. Just who, she's not even a great human being. She's trash. Trash of the highest caliber. She doesn't.
I just don't get the fact that if
I can't, she just infuriates me so much that I can't even talk straight.
There are classier ways to make your point on both sides. One of my favorite people ever, and the way that he handles public relations, is Mike Rowe.
Right.
When Mike Rowe gets bashed via a private message.
Here's the part. So this is the part we're talking about. See, and it wasn't even her that dropped the flag, and I'm so glad that whoever number 15 is on the women's soccer team. I can't see the
video. It froze on the TV.
Oh, shit. Let's see if I can get it to come back up again. Oh, come on.
I don't know why it's not playing on the TV.
Either. There it goes. Is it playing now? All right. Well, we'll see if we can get it to come up here.
But anyway, I did see the video where she dropped the flag and where it was picked up. I have seen that because it went viral very quickly.
It went. I didn't see it. I'm not personally, not to toot my own horn. I'm not using Facebook anymore, so I don't see any of this stuff. But whoever number 15 is on the women's soccer team immediately runs in and snatches the flag.
As soon as it hits the ground, she sees
the ground.
She moves in and grabs it.
Which I absolutely love, because that is just absolute disrespect. That's not even protest. That's flat out
It's just disrespect.
Disrespect
when
to the
people
country.
Protest, when people burn our flag, I don't like that. It hurts me as a proud American. I'm not proud of everything that's happened in or is happening in America. Don't get me wrong in that way.
No.
But I still think that in the end, we all need to band together. We need to get over our differences and work crap out. The way she dropped the flag and just walked over, and it was just so disrespectful that I didn't let it get to me. I just went, yeah, I don't care to see anymore. And I closed the video, and I have not seen or read or looked at anything else about it until just now.
Right. And this is probably the second time I've seen the video.
Yeah.
And I don't let it get to me. I just think she could be a little more classier about it.
Well,
like
you're sitting there playing for the United States women's soccer team.
Right.
I mean, it's literally who you're playing for. And all that shows everybody else is, one, you're garbage, like you said. And two, look how screwed up that country is. Because other countries, people that come to the Olympics from countries where there are countries that if you fail and don't medal, you're basically, your life's screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you get back home,
cut off a body part.
Yeah, there's stuff insane. If you look into the Olympics and the way other countries' athletes are, or the ones that don't even get a chance, it's insane. Some of the stuff that goes on that we're totally blind to in our little American bubble, and all that shows them is look how screwed up they are.
Right,
and it makes us all look bad. So when you're representing. Perfect example. When I was a Nazarene youth pastor, I abstained from drinking. Not even a beer with a steak. Not even at home. Why? Because that's what was asked of me, and that's what I agreed to when I signed up for that position. When I felt led into that, and I said, you know what, that's what they believe, I'll go by that. Now, obviously, I don't have a problem with having a beer with dinner. I don't believe there's anything biblical that says don't drink. No. There's a lot of connotation about don't drink to get drunk. Christ said if you're dependent on alcohol, that's a problem, which I agree with, and I think people that aren't even believers agree with. But my personal beliefs, I set aside for that. I was never fake about it. If people ask me, I'd say, here's what I personally believe, and I would tell them. Or here's what I've found in my studies, and I'd tell them. If you sign up to play for the United States anything team, you represent all of us.
Absolutely.
Do it with some tact. And that's what I was saying with Mike Rowe. I love his Facebook post because people will write to him and say, I was watching your video and I disagree with whatever. Or you're dumb, blah, blah, blah. And he'll just respond to them very elegantly about his reasoning. And if you've got a problem, that was actually her opportunity, if she does have a problem with the way things are happening in America, to go to the White House or to go up on a podium and gracefully say, hey, guys, let's all work this out. Or whatever her issue is. You don't have to get up and cuss and make a fool of yourself because I guarantee you, people lose my respect when they act a fool. I just don't have any, I don't have any, I guess, patience for it or maybe understanding. I actually saw a post late last night where Bono from U2 used to really dislike George Bush Sr. and was very outspoken in the 90s, obviously, about his political beliefs, which is funny because he's not even from America, but I get it. Well, then with George W., he went to the White House. They went in the Oval Office for 40 minutes and talked about saving lives in Africa. George Bush set up this foundation or whatever, and the two of them ended up saving some 11 million lives. And whatever this, I'd have to find the post again. I read it like 1 a.m. But that was somebody who had a great disdain for American politics and for the Bush family. He went, they sat down, they talked, and look what happened. They made a change globally. All she's doing is making a fool of herself.
Right.
She could have very easily said, hey, I can't wait to meet President Trump because I'd like to ask him a few questions.
I'd like to talk to him.
That's all it takes. Like, grow up.
There are, and I have seen there are other protests along with what she's trying to do. Like, I can't remember what the number is, but if the men's soccer team had won this, they would have gotten, if they had won like their Gold Cup,
yeah,
they would have gotten a substantial amount of more money than the women got.
You know why?
I get that.
Because there's more advertising dollars, because there's more viewers in men's.
And
that's like NBA and WNBA. Right. Who watches the WNBA?
No one. Because
some parents of some of the players.
Basketball just sucks.
Whether you like basketball or not, the NBA draws in huge numbers.
Right.
The WNBA doesn't draw in numbers.
Right. No, so and I understand
it's the same with soccer. Men's soccer, I know you do, but that's like they can get mad all they want, but you know what you're signing up for.
Right.
And you're getting paid to play a game.
And in my opinion, if I had to watch men's soccer versus women's soccer, I'm watching women's soccer.
I probably would too. It's like volleyball.
Well, women's soccer, I have seen them get punched, headbutt.
Oh, there's videos out there, compilations of them fighting.
They keep playing. They don't fall down and hold their shin when their arm hairs brush against each other. They keep playing. Mm-hmm. They play like it's rugby. Men's soccer, they blow in one, they whisper sweet nothings and fall down on each other.
And then they make out.
Sometimes, because soccer is stupid.
I had so many places I want to go with that. I'm just letting it hang.
So, but anyway, there's other protests that are going on, but the way she handles everything, she's trash. She's not classy. She has no tact. She's a pile of shit, and no one should give her any more. Like, don't give her any more airtime so that she just falls off the face of the earth. I was just about to say, I'm done talking about her. Let's move on. The next thing we got is there is a fight at the happiest place on earth.
Walmart.
No.
Oh.
Disneyland.
Yay.
And I'm sure everybody's heard about this.
I haven't.
But you didn't. So
there's a video I got to watch.
I hope so. If this doesn't work, then I will find the other video so you get to see this. I have not seen this video either, and it's not working. This is amazing.
It's got to be on YouTube, right?
I hope so. Let's see. Disney family fight. I have heard so many
Disney
great
Family
things.
Fight sounds like an old Nickelodeon game show from the 90s.
Doesn't it?
I mean, except Disney.
Let's see. Oh my God, look at all these.
Oh, there's tons of them. There's update ones. There's reviews.
Here we go. So
nope, not playing. What is wrong with your freaking?
It's got to be this browser. Hold on.
I can watch it on my phone.
No.
What browser are you in?
It's called Brave. It's a Chrome style browser.
Yeah, I just use Chrome.
Well, that's better. This one, Brave.
I'm not a thousandaire. I can't afford free browsers like that.
Free browsers all over the place. Brave is built off of Chrome, so I don't know why it's not working.
Well, why would you not use Chrome then?
Because it's got ad blockers built in, and it's...
Oh, I thought Chrome did that.
What is going on?
Not even working in Chrome.
I know.
All right. I'm going to look it up on my phone.
I might just have to cast it over and make it play. I don't know why it's not playing.
Oh, cast it then.
Yeah, we'll try that and see what happens.
First show back, I knew there was going to be technical difficulties.
We got all kinds of technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Anyway, so there was... We'll just call it for what it is. It's a fight. It's a brawl. It is an all-out brawl that starts with two people, and then it works its way into like the entire family, like the familia gets into this. Let's see. We want to. You guys are loving this. This is so good. Like great podcasting right here. Switch over.
I mean, you can always edit this part out.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Because we're lazy.
Because it is a...
We give it to you real.
We're a one-shot show here.
We're one trick pony.
That's right. Here we go.
All right, let's watch this. There, it's playing.
Then what do? I turn off.
It's going.
I turn off my phone so you can't see it. And I can't see it. Amazing. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Let's turn my phone back on.
There we go.
All right, let's turn the volume up. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, we got two dudes squaring off. Their hands are down low. Typical street fight stance.
Yep.
Keep pulling up the shorts that are falling. Hands down low.
Oh, and then now a woman's getting into it. She's trying to break it up. She's trying to break it up.
Yep.
They're going.
He just cold clocked a woman out of nowhere.
Now a woman in a wheelchair is getting into it. She's getting a rascal in there,
just ramming into people.
Now we got another gentleman in some camo pants. He's walking in.
That's a big dude too.
He's like, break it up.
That's a big dude.
Step away. Oh, now
these dudes just walking up hitting girls.
He just grabbed her by her hair.
That's a grown man. A big-sized dude just walked up and hit a woman.
Now there's a Disney employee who cleans. He is walking and he's trying to stop things. Now I'm gonna grab my stroller.
Yeah, their kids just like watching all this.
I think this is two different families. I don't think this is one family. I don't know. We're gonna have to read the article on this. Oh,
what if they are all related? That would make a lot of sense. The lady from the Rascal went down. She
down.
Got out of it and was walking.
She's down.
She got knocked down. She is not getting up.
Mama.
All right, they're helping her
up. Mama. Now we got a big,
big white dude in a bucket hat with a porn stash.
He looked like GW.
He walked up like he was going to help, and then he just walked away. Oh, he was just going to help the lady up.
GW's in there now. We got a woman carrying a kid.
Oh, that does look like GW with a mustache.
It looks like GW.
Beard. Kind of shaped like it, too.
Now we got another group of people.
GW in a bucket hat with no beard.
Right. Got
another lady knocked down.
Another lady down. Oh, this video is gold.
Through all of this, I've not seen one good punch thrown. They should learn how to fight.
This is like hyperextension all over the place. Elbows getting.
They're all wild. They're swinging while trying to keep their head back. Hands down. That dude's real mad about something.
He always going after somebody else too.
He's like fighting all the women.
He's like, he's chasing someone down. He's running after him. Oh, he grabbed her by her hair. He
grabbed the chick's hair. He's dragging her back by her hair. Okay, they're together. Because she just acted like it was no big deal.
She just yelled, "What's up?" to somebody else.
Kids are crying now.
Yeah, this isn't the happiest place on earth. Mama's... Oh, Jesus!
He just hit the chick straight in the face. He is all...
Damn.
Somebody should tackle him.
She is down. He is just beating her.
That's the chick. They act like they were together.
Jesus.
What made him do that? He just turned around and started swinging.
He just turned around and clocked her.
All right. Finally, a bunch of bystanders have taken him down. They're holding him.
They're holding him down. Oh, I think that dude just got a knee in, like he Charlie horsed him. That was great. Like, get the family out of here.
Oh, they're secure, dude. That's big security. A dude in a suit with shades and an earpiece ran in.
Oh, that's Disney's Secret Service.
Yeah, that's like the Disney police are there.
To Disney jail.
You are getting locked up with Goofy.
You are going to Disney jail.
Hey, do you think the handcuffs look like a Mickey Mouse ears?
God, I hope so.
You got to put them together like a Disney hat. You got to put your wrist in the ears. Oh, man.
Oh, this is...
You know what you do? You know what happens when you get a fight at Disneyland? You got to go on the It's a Small World ride, and it gets stuck for 4 hours, and you just have to keep listening to it.
That's awful.
That's prison. That's what happened when I was 12. Somebody got put on that ride that was in a fight, and we all got punished for their mistake. Why are they letting this guy walk back up to that chick?
That's it?
That's where it ends.
No, we got to have more. I want more.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got to link this video so everybody can see it.
Oh.
I don't have a clue what happened there. I don't know if they were related.
I don't know.
The one, he went up, grabbed the chick by her hair, pulled her, and then she turned around and walked with him. And then 12 seconds later, she said or did something. He turned around and just started wailing on her.
Let's see. Is there more? There's like so many videos.
We'll have to watch more. I'm going to go home and watch more tonight.
Like Nick DiPaolo has videos on this. Joe Rogan has videos on this. Oh, there's an update video. That one's 10 minutes. I don't know if we're going to get into that one. So let's find out what happened.
Yeah, find me an article or
something. See what we can find out. I got 2 articles up here. So, it's all it's all one family.
Makes sense. See, that makes sense.
And they're gonna get filed. Criminal charges are getting filed against them.
Because one dude's walking around just punching a bunch of women, and everybody kind of seemed cool with it. Like, they were like, dude, stop. But when he swung at the first person, not even woman, the dude that tried to stop him the first time, somebody should have tackled both of them.
Right.
And it would have been ended. So many people just stood around and watched that happen until he started pummeling that poor girl. Oh. I shouldn't say poor girl because I don't know if she's innocent. We don't have enough info. But she definitely didn't swing at him. He turned around and just started socking her in the face.
Wow.
Good news for her is he looks like he hit a wet noodle.
I'm so glad that I did not watch that video. Like, just surprise reaction.
It's awesome.
Just like, whoa!
Yeah, I don't even know what he said. I was so into watching it.
I don't know.
I was trying to explain what was going on.
I was trying to give play-by-play, but Jesus. So this all happened in California.
They just all need to chill out and grab some Unicum and talk it over.
Maybe. Well, smoke some weed.
Also, this is in California?
This is all in California.
Hey, they should have been smoking weed. It's legal.
They probably were.
Nah, they'd been more chill. Unless somebody took somebody's weed. That
Right.
might have caused it.
So the uncooperative family involved in Saturday's fight initially declined their involvement and claimed they actually never happened.
They were on Main Street in Disney,
Right,
with 1 million people around them,
and
they think nobody got that on camera or saw that.
I didn't punch her.
Oh my goodness!
He saw you. I didn't punch her.
Right? Like, no, we have video. I didn't punch her.
That's not
they
me.
show the videos like he went full Shaggy. It wasn't me.
Shaggy's advice.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Sir, we've got about 38 eyewitnesses. It wasn't me.
We got 30 million
we've got
eyewitnesses.
you on video. It wasn't me. Sir,
Wasn't
it's
me.
viral. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Sir, you say your name in the video. It wasn't me. Sir, when the police asked him why you did it, you told them why. It wasn't me.
It's in Toontown.
Oh, man.
The footage of the fight shows a man punching a woman repeatedly after she spat on him during an argument.
Now, see,
with another man. With her and another man.
What ticks me off is all these people that filmed this named it Disney Family Fight when they could have very easily called it the Showdown in Toontown.
I know.
So much opportunity missed.
Oh, man.
Come on, people. Be wittier.
Brutal. So the other one is Brutal Brawl breaks out in Disney. But let's just keep going through this article. Oh, the department says Saturday they were aware of the fight and tried to investigate, but all parties were uncooperative.
You think?
Really?
They can't even cooperate with their own family.
They don't want to go to jail.
Oh, my goodness.
They
paid all that money to get arrested. You could have done that at home, bro.
A Twitter user responded with, "This is a joke. You had how many eyewitnesses? And Disneyland has cameras."
Dude, Disneyland has cameras everywhere.
And you got Disney Secret Service running out.
When a dude with a suit and shades and earpiece comes in, I don't even know if he's legit or not, but I'm not going to question things.
You've got the cleaning crew guy who's like, stop.
Yeah, he was the first. He was the foot on the ground and probably rated it in.
Right. You've got a guy coming out who looks like just an Anaheim cop. Then you've got Disney cop coming out in a yellow jacket. And then you get Disney Secret Service, which is even a level above him coming out. Because he came out of a secret hiding tree. Like, he came out of a door in a tree somewhere.
What was funny was, like, all the other cops were walking up and trying to grab the guy. The Secret Service guy ran into the scene. He's like, no, we're done.
He's like, this shit's
we are
over.
done.
And he came from the other side of the park, too. Because Disney's all built above, like, secret tunnels and shit under Disney.
Right.
So he was, like, over in like Marineland somewhere where Ariel
underground,
was.
yeah.
He just come like trucking across, and
he probably drove a Cushman underground, like in Austin Powers, and then popped up out of a sewer.
He come in through in a Porsche.
He just drives through the crowd and runs over them all.
It was all
kids
underground.
And strollers flying everywhere.
Climbs a ladder, pops out of a tree trunk in Toontown.
Oh, man. See, I just thought of DJ, our buddy that's been on the show, and how much he hates kids. And I'm thinking that would be the worst place ever for him. But when I looked at that video, I'm sitting here going, I hate adults. Like, the kids can whine and scream, but they're kids. If you're not able to comprehend that kids are going to be kids and you can't deal with it, that's a you problem. Here we've got some garbage adults fist fighting their own family members. Kids are crying. Because my dad just punched my aunt, and grandma's laying on the ground rolling around, can't get up. Don't know where her med alert button is. Adults are trash.
This is trash. We're not even going to read some of the comments on these, but I'm going to let you read them.
Oh, no.
This is horrible.
Oh, no.
Just that first one.
Oh, yeah, I ain't reading that.
You ain't reading that. No one's reading that. That's bad.
We'll let them try and find that on their own. Good luck. Don't even say where it's from. Don't tell them where to go.
I was going to post this article, but I'm not going to post this article.
They can find it. We can link the YouTube video. Don't post this one.
Oh, man.
This one's funny, though. Afterwards, they were all seen in the grocery store removing ice cream lids and licking them.
Yeah, so let's talk about that shit real quick. Let's jump off of this.
If I saw somebody doing, if I came around the corner of the store and somebody was doing that, I would call them out. I'd get my phone out, take their video. I would tell everybody. I would grab the ice cream and throw it at them. I would shove their face in it.
I cannot believe that people think this shit is funny.
It's adults doing it.
People think this shit's funny.
They're garbage. They have nothing better to do. Take up needlepoint.
Iced tea.
Oh, that iced tea one set me off. That's why.
He's like, I went back and bought it.
I
don't care.
I figured he did it just for the video. If you did it to be funny and you bought it and paid for it, I'm not as upset. Because I've once, not often, but I've once been so thirsty, I opened a bottle in a gas station before I walked and paid. That's basically what he did.
No, what he did was he spit in the bottle.
He opened it, spit in the bottle, put it back on the shelf. But then they ended the video, so he probably immediately went back. His friend was standing right there.
He did it for the video. He did it for likes.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Hey, if you clean up and it doesn't affect anybody else, any prank that doesn't harm another person.
That's not a prank.
Has an opportunity to be funny.
That's not a prank.
Yeah,
a prank
that's what he
would
did
be
it for.
leaving it there for somebody to buy.
Well, fine. Any joke or any video that you're trying to make go viral, as long as it truly doesn't hurt or affect anybody else, there's no victimless crimes. You know how I feel about that.
He's still a piece of shit.
Oh, he may be. He's not funny. You can say that, but if he spit in it at the end of the video and then he bought it, all right.
The woman, the girl who started all this by licking that ice cream lid.
No, that Ariana Grande did it with the freaking donut.
Is that what it was?
I mean, where else do you get the idea to do it till you see a celebrity do?
I don't know. All I know is there was a girl who licked ice cream.
Yeah.
Put it back. She's going to be charged with whatever.
Good.
Charge her.
Charge them. That's how they learn.
There are people still doing it.
You know what? If that happened in Disney, Secret Service would have put her on the It's a Small World ride, and she'd still be staring at those creepy robotic puppets.
It's a small world. Ugh.
See, I was going to keep talking about it. I knew you were about to bust out the song.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
I don't see. To all my friends that are like, kids are garbage, I don't want kids, kids suck, they're dumb. Look at what the adults are doing. Oh, people are garbage.
Yeah, people equal shit. That's a good song.
Is that a song?
Yeah, it's by Slipknot.
Oh, I don't listen to Slipknot.
It's a good song.
You
should listen to the Richard Cheese version instead.
Okay.
We can't play it on here because
I've never been able to get a Slipknot.
I'll play it for you.
It's a bunch of power chords and makeup and masks.
That's fine.
It's Kiss. It's just good marketing. It's not great music.
No, it's
They're
good.
Theatrics.
It's theatrics. It's the music's getting.
It's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just thrash metal. It's just bar chords.
Yeah.
And playing loud. It's not like.
It's great to lift to.
Yeah. I mean, it's adrenaline pumping.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing against them. I just want to pay to see them or buy anything of theirs.
After this is over, I'll play you the Richard Cheese version.
Okay.
Dick Cheese.
I got it.
I know.
But thank you for spelling it out after saying it 5 times.
He's a lounge singer. He covers people's songs.
Does he sing like Robert Goulet?
Who?
Will Ferrell character?
No.
Well, Robert Goulet's never mind. He pulls up in like a convertible, and he's like talking about his new CD, and he starts singing all these cover songs. He's like, "I've got dumps like a truck."
Kinda, yes.
Guy's like, what?
Yes, he does.
I'll have to show you that one.
He does do that. Anyway, you want to shut this down, or you want to keep going another 10 minutes?
What else we got?
You got to chaps your cheeks.
So what chaps my cheeks? I went to get tags for my old 82 Ford, right?
Yeah.
Well, I go to the BMV. I don't ever go in Columbus because it's packed. I went to Circleville, it was packed, so I left. I was working from home the day I went and got them, so I went back, got a lot of work done, went towards the end of the day. Nobody there. Perfect scenario, right?
Right.
I walk in. Well, there's one person at the counter. I walk in, grab my number.
You got 79 and out 52.
I think it was 13. I think we're on a new roll. And one person walked out, and the guy's like, "Hey, I can get you right here." So I go up, explain, I want historical tags, right?
Right.
And he's like, "Okay, you understand that historical tags, you can only drive to a car show, a car club meet, a mechanic's place, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't just drive this.
You can't drive it every day.
I said, "Yeah, I've got a company vehicle. I've driven it twice since April 1st. Once to my dad's to work on it, and once to a car show here in town." Cool. He's got no problem with that. Cool. Guess how much my tags were?
Probably $200.
Well, you can get customized historical tags now. Mm-hmm. Customized historical tags are 25 or 28 plus tax.
Right.
Then that's a historical tag fee. Then on top of that, $50 for the personalized.
How many characters?
That's fair.
6 or 7.
I didn't ask, but I thought that's fair because it takes more work.
Right.
It takes a special setup, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. It's custom. I get that. I make custom work. What chapped my cheeks was he goes, then it's $50 every year after that because it's personalized. Now, if I paid somebody to do work, why am I going to pay them the same full price annually when they do no more work? Which brings me to my problem with vehicles in the first place. If I buy a car from you that you've already bought off of a lot and you paid tax on, guess what I have to do? I have to pay tax on that car. And then when I go get tags, guess what I have to do? I have to pay tax on those tags.
Yep.
And then when I get those tags, I get to pay them every year for the privilege of driving. Well, Randy, what about the roads? I get so sick and tired of what about the roads argument.
Our roads are shit.
Roads are trash. And my father-in-law works for ODOT. Guess who's working on the road literally 2 miles from his house right now? A privatized company that they contracted out.
Yep.
So they take the money, pay these people, fine. But you can't tell me that if I want personalized tags and I have to pay a one-time or a startup fee, which I would gladly have done, that I have to pay $50 every year. I have to go in the BMV, wait for however long I have to, pay them $50 just because they did something. And it could be 30 years from now, and I got to pay somebody that's probably dead. Well, hopefully I'm still alive. $50 for something that was done 30 years prior.
Yep.
That's bullcrap.
Yep.
Property taxes. You buy property. You pay tax on it when you buy it.
Yep.
You pay tax every single year.
To live there.
Because on something you quote unquote own, although eminent domain says, no, you don't really. We do. Yep. You're leasing it. Nobody here owns land. Nobody here owns their house.
Right.
Period. So many people are like, oh, if you don't rent your poor, or if you rent your poor, if you do this, none of you own your crap. If they want it, they're going to come take it.
It's the sheriff of Nottingham.
Exactly. The tax in this country. Now, I don't mind paying a tax. I just don't like paying all the taxes. And income tax is the one that chaps my cheeks the most. Mm-hmm. I get charged to work for a living.
Yes.
People that get benefits don't pay taxes.
Nope. You get a WIC.
What
you don't
the
pay.
hell? Why am I getting charged?
You're paying for WIC.
To work. Now, if I'm getting charged to put in Social Security, but all this is separate, right? Income tax is the biggest scam in this country.
Yeah. So is state tax. So is local tax. So is city tax.
It's so screwy, man. But when he told me, I was like, oh, $50? Yeah, I'll pay that. But then I call my truck Elliot. So I was going to get Elliot on the license plate. It was available how I wanted it spelled. I'd already checked online.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50 on top of the 30. Cool. And then he goes, $50 every year after that. I went, why? He goes, well, because it's personalized. I was like, do I get a new tag every year? Well, no. Then why am I paying for it every year? If I don't get anything, you go to Walmart and you buy a TV. You pay tax on that. That's sales tax. Okay, fine. You don't have to go back to Walmart every year and pay that tax.
Pay tax on it. Nope.
So it kind of, I wasn't mad there. And it wasn't until later when I thought about it, because I was just like, oh, no, forget it. It's cool. Just give me a regular old normal tag. The cool thing is,
that'll be $85.
Now here's what's really twisted. So historical customized tags, 30 for the tag, 50 for the customization for 80, then 50 a year. Guess how much I walked out of there? It was like $31.95 I paid for my historical tags. Guess how much I have to pay them every year?
$31.
Nothing. It's a lifetime tag if it's historical, but if it's personalized, you have to pay $50 every year. Do you see why I got a little frustrated?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm willing to pay y'all $50 more. And then he did that, and I was like, well, wait, why am I paying every year? He's like, well, that's, I was like, I know you don't make the rules, but I was hoping you could provide insight as to why. No clue. So I get the regular tags, like, well, how much are those every year? Oh, these are lifetime. I was like, so I don't have to come back next year to renew tags? Nope. And I just was like, thank you. And I walked out there with the most what the F look on my face.
That's, yeah.
Is that not the most backwards thing you've ever heard? We're only going to charge you a one-time fee for this tag, and you're good for life. Oh, you wanted to say a different word? $50 a year.
That's absurd.
Which is going to rack up to hundreds of dollars.
That they're not going to put on the road.
And it's not even that. $50 a year isn't that bad. It's just the principle of it that if I pay for something to be made, it's made and it's done. Don't charge me every year just because I had that made.
I think $50.
I'm getting penalized for wanting a customized tag.
$50 a year, I think, is cheaper
than normal tags.
Than a normal tag, because I think it's almost like $65 to $85
right.
for a single tag.
Which is also stupid.
Which is ridiculous.
I've always been upset about that. But it just blew my mind.
$30 a tag.
That when he couldn't explain to me that I'm paying $50 a year just because they printed a tag once.
Right. Well,
they don't even stamp it anymore. It runs through a machine. They type it in, it prints it off.
When I used to have my old GTI, I had custom plates on that. That was $75 for the initial.
And then, and you pay the normal tag fee every year.
No, I had to pay.
I've had customized tags. I don't remember it.
I had to pay extra.
The historical tag, it just blew my mind that it's one-time fee. You buy it, you pay it, you leave. Have a good life. Customized, $50 a year.
I want historical tags for the Audi. I'm going to drive it every day, though. How can I get a lifetime tag for the Audi? I want lifetime tags for all my cars.
No clue.
This is stupid.
And that's what chaps my cheeks.
Good. Yeah. This is dumb.
If you're listening and you have some insight to this, email us at
buckhornpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. Because I'd really like to try and understand this. So,
all right, let's wind this down because you got to get out of here. All right, so we are back. We'll be back on a regular weekly schedule again. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Google Tweetstagram.
You can shoot us an email, buckhornpodcast@gmail.com. You can send a carrier pigeon.
gmail.unicum.
Yeah, you can Unicum it. Whatever.
If you send a carrier pigeon, we'll get your message and a meal.
Yeah, send a raven also, for your Game of Thrones fans that are upset about the last
No clue what that means.
In the last season. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys
Haven't
later.
seen a single minute of it.
That's fine. You're missing out.
Yeah.
Stranger Things 3 is out.
Haven't seen a single minute.
You're missing out. Anyway, we will talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Pinkies up.
Peace.